always fresh, every day. You're watching Fastlane Daily.
It sparked a revolution in retro future design, and for one Chicago man, flashbacks of the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Ouch. Sorry, guy. But the PT Cruiser is getting whacked. We'll have all the details. Also, an Italian supercar builder shows off a track-ready version of a 7-figure supercar. Ferrari lets Kimi Raikkonen go moonlighting, and is Ford ready to unveil a new SHO? We're going to find out. What's up, everybody? I'm Derek D, and you're watching Fastlane Daily. Cop boat styles. Huh?
Fastlane Daily with Derek D, always fresh every day.
It's been on the road for nearly a decade, but the Chrysler PT Cruiser is finally going the way of Axl Rose's dignity. Hideous. In an interview with Bloomberg News, Chrysler President Tom Lasorda, not that one, yes, that one, says production of the PT Cruiser will end this year after an 8-year run. But it may not be curtains for the car that made 1920s gangster jokes cool again. Lasorda says the company is seeking buyers for the PT Cruiser tooling. That's all the stuff needed to build it. That means there's always a chance the PT Cruiser could ride again. Might make a good home-based business. I want to look that up. And after months of teasing, Italian supercar builder Pagani unveiled its new Zonda R. The company rolled out the track-tuned final version of the Zonda model in Vienna ahead of a replacement model set to arrive next year. 2 years of development spawned the Zonda R, which will be lighter than the base model, and according to Autoblog, carries over only 10% of its structure from its Zonda predecessors. The R also gets a longer wheelbase and wider track, along with a forged aluminum suspension, F1-style exhaust, and all-new 6-speed sequential gearbox. That's hooked to 4 aviation-spec fuel pumps, feeding the Zonda's typical 6-liter V12 from Mercedes-Benz AMG. That super mill produces 750 horsepower at 8,000 RPM, and is enough to bring the 2,425-pound Zonda R from 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds, and onto an estimated top speed of 249 miles per hour. So if those 10 zeros are burning a hole in your Swiss bank account, you can go ahead and write Zonda a check for 1.4 mil. Not sure if they deliver. And Scuderia Ferrari's given its stone-faced Laplander Kimi Raikkonen the go-ahead to compete in the opening round of the Finnish Rally Championship. The 29-year-old native Laplander will spend part of the F1 offseason in a Fiat Grande Punto Abarth S2000. That's the rally-ready version of Fiat's factory-tuned hot hatch. The Iceman will get directions from co-driver Kaj Lindstrom in the Arctic Lapland Rally, set to kick off next Thursday. So get your BitTorrents ready to download that. Next up, commenter of the week, and is Ford launching a new Taurus SHO next month? We'll find out in the Internet Rumor Mill coming up right after this, my friends. FastlaneDaily.com, you can be the editor-in-chief. You just go to FastlaneDaily.com/feed, submit your stories. Also, we're on Tumblr, Alan. You know that? You know that, Linz?
What's Tumblr?
Tumblr.FastlaneDaily.com. Go there, and you can catch up on the production. Also, for you Twittering folk, Twitter.com/FastlaneDaily. Go there, and you know we keep you up to date, like up to the minute stuff of what we're doing. So go check that out. Right? It's Friday. You know what that means? It's Commenter of the Week time. That is a good-looking cow.
Commenter of the week. Comment our show, yeah. Commenter of the week.
Comments. This week's comment is in regard to the small luxury Lincoln C concept unveiled at the Detroit Auto Show this week. A dude, or chick, named Meerkat006 said, "The C concept is good in the front, the back is hideous. If Lincoln builds a small car, it should be a two-door hatchback like the Mini Cooper, which is still selling well in these economic times." I would have to agree with you, Meerkat man, woman. The front does look nice, then the rear looks like Paul Bunyan took his huge axe, chopped it in half, and then Babe the Blue Ox took a crap on the rest of it. It just kind of ends. And that's a good point, because the Mini is selling very well during this global economic downturn. Whoa, it's crazy. And that means buyers are looking smaller, but not willing to give up their butt warmers, if you know what I mean. Keep the comments coming, folks. We rate them. We rock them. All right. Taurus SHO speculators got a boost from a Ford website this week. Chatter the company will soon relaunch a high-performance version of its mid-size sedan erupted on fan forums yesterday. That after a tease message was spotted on Ford website promoting the latest generation Taurus. Users found the words Performance Series in the site's gallery section. Mousing over it, the text changes to Coming February 2009. Speculation has been running high ever since images of what could be the new SHO interior appeared on Jalopnik last month. The new SHO is expected to get a version of Ford's new EcoBoost V6, producing upward of 350 horsepower. That's 130 more than the original SHO of 1989. So will a special 20th anniversary SHO show up in time for the Chicago Auto Show next month? Well, we're going to keep you posted. And now, our weekly segment, FL Detours. Today, Donnie, our production coordinator, takes the Mercedes-Benz GL 320 Blue Tech up to college. Donnie?
Mercedes has loaned us a 2009 GL 320 Blue Tech diesel for the weekend. So we're going to take advantage of having a big SUV and moving back to school. So we're heading up to school in the 2009 Mercedes-Benz GL 320 Blue Tech, and we'll just eat up those highway miles. But the best thing about it is that we have the whole car packed to fill a whole college dorm room. The seats just fold flat. The third row seats are power fold. The second row seats just flip forward. Really easy, tons of cargo space, and at the same time, tons of passenger space. And we have dual monitors in the back of the headrest that will play 2 different things as well with their own wireless headsets. So this is an awesome road trip vehicle. Although, you got the third row up, you can't bring much baggage. You know, people are stuff. It's always the case with SUVs. We need it. The GL is a luxurious car that takes you anywhere you want to go in style and takes anything with you.
Thank you, Donnie. Hey kids, stay in school, all right? That about does it for Fastlane Daily for Friday. I'm Derek D, and make sure you go vote for my car at FastlaneDaily.com. It's free. We're not going to spam you, all right? Set up an account. It's important, people. Vote.
So much of the process of blogging is taking pre-existing pieces of media, like linking to something and then adding your idea on top of it. So I think a lot of stuff that happens in new media sort of comes out of that hip-hop creative process.
VPC TV is brought to you by ASUS and Intel. You dream it, ASUS builds it, Intel inside.